Hmm. God, this escape room is so hard. I've been so lucky though. My intuition's been on point today. I knew I could do one of these rooms by myself. There's been so many. I think that I'm reaching near the time though. But where? Where would it be in this room? I've checked the counters. I've checked that bookshelf. They have like that little hint for the next room. I can tell it's a next room thing because of the little sun icon. Uh, what? What am I missing here? Oh, oh, you must be the thing I paid for more correctly. Yeah, fork over an extra fine, and you get an assistant in the last little stretches of minutes, so you can hopefully, actually experience all of the rooms. I think I've done pretty well. But yeah, I'm starting to not. I don't know genuinely where to go from here. Can you help me? Well, you're paid to do so, but can you please show me the way forward? Oh, thank you. Um, oh wait, this hint is supposed to be for the books? Hmm? Narnia? What's that? Oh, a pop culture reference. Hmm. I'm supposed to go over here and grab this book. Oh, I didn't grab each individual book. I didn't expect it to be a movie type of thing where it's like actually moving. Uh, oh no. God, you pay so much to have all this set up, don't you? God, this is well worth the money. Um, but the next room is a sunroom, I think, right? Yeah, because of the hint right there. Yeah, I was struggling for so long, and I think I figured it out what the next room's gonna have. So hopefully we can rush through the rooms. Mm-hmm. How many rooms is left, by the way? You don't know? Or you can't tell? Soon you can't tell. Alright, I'm running low on time then I must be. So, well, come on, let's go over to the next room. I'll go first. And, hopefully we finish everything up. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's been a total doozy working through. What else in this room could be? I'm running through so many rooms so quickly, but, well, this bookshelf seems a little off. I've checked it once, but I draw my fingers around everything. Oh, there! What a lucky find. Oh, hi. You must be the assistant. I didn't notice you picking yourself in. Mm-hmm. Pleasure to meet you. I barely was able to get past this room. You mind helping me with the next one? Yeah, I'm probably still gonna need your help. I assume there's only rooms to still go through, right? I'm also assuming you can't tell me how many rooms are left. Oh, gosh damn it. Company policy. Yeesh. But we have to keep going. The next room is it sun-themed? Oh, I just had to guess. Um, oh, why? Intuition, I guess, suppose? Um, yeah. Oh, yeah, that would probably be a reason then. That little hint in the corner. I didn't notice it, honestly, but I guess my subconscious picked it up. Mm-hmm. Anyway, come on, we have to go through the next room. God, there's such a lovely mirror here, too. Mm-hmm. Looks absolutely lovely. You know, though the reflection seems slightly off. What? Hmm. There we go. Man, why do I feel drawn to this bookshelf? Uh, oh, well, that was a lucky find. God, I've been so on point today. My luck must be being all used up going through all this. Um, this next room over here is. Oh, isn't that fascinating? It feels a little off though. How much technology did I have to go into this? I know this place is already super fancy with all the, little bits and bobs, but like, my eyes haven't changed color or anything. That'd be absurd. That must be on this, right? Totally. So, wait. Oh, another person. Huh, those are, hi. Oh, Oh, God. Yeah, I was I was actually worried a little bit. Hmm. Yeah. Suddenly seeing your eyes be a different color is so weird. I honestly thought that some actual magic had happened or something, right? But, it affects you too. I wonder how the technology of this works. Do you know? Yeah. God, rune crafting and technology went into this? God. I know I've already said it, but like, you know, how much would you have had to pay for all of this? It's honestly fascinating. I will say, you look kind of better than me though, with your eyes here. Yeah, mine just seem to be kind of a weird green color. I don't know why my eyes shifted into that. I assume you don't really know why the colors change. Is it random? It's not? Then what does it mean? Company policy, you can't tell me. God. Anyway, like, don't get me wrong. You're really beautiful. Blue eyes are captivating. But, you know, um, this little bit of gold in here looks great. It looks like hope. At least to me. Um, so it looks kind of great, you know? I wonder if that's a bit too much to say. Oh, it's. I didn't imagine you'd blush. God, that's really cute. Yeah. Anyway, I may need your help for the next section. Yeah. Um, this part, God, I don't know how, like, I did sign the safety waivers, but like this, I don't know how you're supposed to do this 100% if you're unskilled. I guess that's what your guys's are, for, right? Um, but I can't get through this little mechanism here. Yeah, subconsciously, I understand that I don't really have well, it sounds so weird, but a danger sense. Yeah, I've learned how to nowadays. Um, but it's still sometimes harder or less active than other people. Yeah, when I was a kid, I burnt myself a lot because the whole, you know, feeling the pain and then afterwards you learn from that didn't happen to me. So, if I get hurt by this, I'm probably not going to notice unless it hits something like, that feels weird. I've been recently feeling things more, but it's really spotty. So, I would prefer if you could take care of this one for me, if that's okay. I don't know if you're trained that you are? Thank you. Oh, that leads towards this room? Intriguing. Yeah. The room totally looks very familiar. That's weird. I don't think there's any other rooms in the. How many rooms has it been? 82, I think? That even resembles anything like this. Yeah. This is honestly more like a horror room, with all the spikes on both sides. Yeah, intriguing. I know, right? I. Huh. Oh, it's just I'm getting bad vibes. Weird. I guess the horror feel is affecting me more than I thought. Because I'm starting to feel like I'm having deja vu. So fucking weird, right? I would totally remember something like this. Hmm. After all, yeah, you're almost out. Thanks. I'll be following right after. Uh, uh, whew. Man, this room looks different. Oh, hi. Hello, hi, here. I'm feeling something coming from you. That's weird. Um, Hi. Um, I'm not normally like this. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry I'm being so weird. It's just I'm feeling, huh, I feel danger from you, and I don't know why. It's really weird. I don't know why. Um, do you? Oh, that's a lie, my little murderer. What? What was that? What? Why are you... What's that? A golden knife. Is that a knife? Doesn't look like a knife. What is that? What? Those aren't holograms. You can cast actual magic. No wonder this place has so many type of circuits and everything. The staff can do magic. Real magic. Not runecraft or anything to preserve it. You are one of those rare groups. Oh shit, what does that mean for you, having that? Why does that feel very familiar? I've seen it multiple times. I feel like I have, but that's impossible, right? Are you going to tell her, my lovely little murderer? Who are you? What? Why is that coming from me? Like, that's the intrusive thoughts aren't normally this bad. Why are they this bad today? And why am I feeling so many threats and danger? My brain isn't wired like this. Why you doing this? Aren't you? Wait. Instincts are more divided by previous type of experiences, correct? And if you can do magic, then no, you wouldn't. The magic wielders are the protectors, right? They're the ones who do everything right. They're the ones who protect everyone. So why? Yeah. You mean my ears are different now? Okay. Oh look, I'll trust a hero. Because that's what you must have been, right? God, the golden. You are actually a low-level hero of hope, aren't you? 7th class, last I believed. Joking. No, what pretty little eyes you always have on us. Well, soon only me, huh? Why don't we give it that last little piece? What does it mean? He? Why does that sound like that's not a he, I think. It's a she, but also not. No, that's incomplete. Why can I tell the thing is incomplete? Sure, I'll look in the mirror. Why, why are my eyes black? And what is this? Something else here. I can feel there's something else here that isn't being shown in the mirror. Why can I tell there's something else that's gonna be added in soon? Fuck. This is the last one, isn't it? This is the last one from me. You got somebody else afterwards, don't you? You want somebody else afterwards, don't you? Oh no, you don't. This is an unfortunate coincidence, isn't it? Fuck. Then fine, hero. Strike me down for my last life. Hopefully you and that can be complete afterwards. Please don't hurt them too much. They're crass and more than me, but I think they aren't evil. I think. Heroes only supposed to strike evil down, and if I'm evil, that's fine. Oh, you want me to look in your eyes? That is a pretty send-off, so thank you. I'm sorry I was born evil. I'm sorry I was born a beast. I'm sorry. 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 Thank you. Genuinely also, fuck you. What interesting little architecture here. Oh, I know you're here. Why don't you show yourself now? It's only us. What? Do you think the beast that you oh so fear wouldn't be able to tell that you're nearby? It's the only reason I'm talking. You know, this place is constructed so well. Oh, you're gonna murder me again, so please let me ramble, my little murderer. I think it only counts as murder in case you kill one person multiple times. I have a feeling that I'm the only person that you've killed, so that would count, wouldn't it? I'm gonna keep the prefix. Anywho, this perfectly built up to suppress any powers that I may have. I will say I can feel I'm supposed to have something. Perhaps multiple of them. But I can't connect any of them. Not here. Visually, it's apparent, but other than a slight boost to my physical abilities, from what I recall that I had before, nothing seemed to have changed. This is a dastardly little trap that you have set up. Every single room has multiple ways that somebody could accidentally result in their demise. I wonder how many times I died, not by your hand, but one of the traps here. Oh, it does make me so curious. But every type of ability that I'm supposed to have, completely suppressed. Having nothing more than a slight boost to physicality, compared to what a baseline human should have. Well, this is quite frankly a masterpiece. I truly did underestimate how much it cost to make all this. But in case that you are able to turn the time back, I'm sure there's many ways to accumulate wealth. You can make so many mistakes, can't you? I have a feeling by your looks that I'm the first one to more notice these type of loops, though, or gradually unraveling. I have a feeling that you didn't like having to murder my other half, did you? I will say, you're doing such an awful job, hero. After all, heroes get the job done. As a parent, and, well, even someone like you murdering the innocent, time and time again. How many times have I died, I wonder? I'm assuming it took me more than one life to get by every room. Especially with the traps that I'm now being able to sense even just here. 3 lives, probably. Or more, for every room. That would increase to over 300, wouldn't it? Especially by the times that you just straight up murdered me. Or any of the traps here, while taking me out. Individually. Oh, I do dare wonder. You've given me a look like I'm underestimating it. 600 or so, perhaps? Oh, that feels a bit more right. And I'm guessing by your impression, I'm frighteningly close. 600? Well, over 600 deaths for me to fully unravel. I'm sure I was a total menace to society if I wouldn't have been murdered so many times. I do wonder what the purpose of this facility is. I can't quite tell. Are you able to tell me? Company policy. Why do I have the feeling that you've given me that sentence so many times before, my little murderer? Fine. Come on. I'm right here. What, my dear little murderer? Do I need to move my body so you have a better shot at my heart? I must say, you're so cruel, my little murderer. Piercing a single virgin's heart time and time again, hundreds of times over, and not even daring to think of her to my folly. You are thinking of us. Or her, perhaps. Is this the first time that she's fully gone? Oh, no wonder the conflict on your impressions. But aren't I evil? Aren't I a monster that deserves all this? Look, come on, my little hero. I've got it lined up for you. Pierce my damn heart. Let's see if we talk again. I must say, you're doing better now. I can feel it. Has somebody hardened themselves again? I'm assuming it's taking you multiple times to go through every room and uncover all the little details. I think I'm starting to be able to piece together what the rooms mean, though. May I tell you my conjure, my little murderer? I believe that this is a mather gathering area, isn't it? Yeah, someplace that stores mana. Well, I'm assuming all this isn't cheap, is it? It must be cheaper than my death, though. But I'm not being killed due to the fact that I'm a monster or a beast that could just threaten all of mankind, though I will say those are becoming more and more true as time passes. I'm being murdered time and time again by these same person's hands because you have a mana shortage of some sort. Perhaps fighting other beasts. Perhaps to initiate new heroes. Perhaps I think I've hit the nail on the head. Did you know about this, my dear hero? No, you seem slightly shocked. I would suggest you not ask your superiors if they're willing to build something like this. Well, I'm sure they do terrible things to you. And, well, I believe I'm the only one who should have that right. So it'd be such a shame if somebody else was able to lay hands on you. Anyway, it's been 16 rooms, which means 10 plus 10, 20, and 6 plus 6, 12. So, has it taken you 32 deaths to reach this point, my dear little murderer? Oh, so fascinating. I wonder how many more times we'll be able to speak. I'm assuming there's a limit to how much that this can operate. And I'm sure there's a limit to how much I can take. I have a feeling that I'm not supposed to survive. Isn't that right? I shall endeavour to break that expectation, but this is quite impressive runecraft. It's irritating to deal with somebody competent. Oh, I'm sure that you'll strike me down one more time, each and every incarnation. Or would iteration be the better word here? I wonder why it's only one person that can do it, though. That seems slightly like a design flaw. Anywho, I have a feeling I've lined up my heart multiple other times for you, but it is starting to be a bit of a bore. Are you well enough, my little murderer, now, that I can try and fight back? Or do you need me to act pitifully for longer for you to gather your resolve? No? Finally, let's have some fun. I may lose, but this is much more entertaining. Finally, the last room of this little maze, from what I can tell. I assume that if I go out here, I'm going to die. It's been lovely meeting you, my little murderer. Through all your emotional ups and downs, though I can only understand snippets from the information I have. It seems like somebody became a full woman through my experiences. And bless my virgin heart that I was able to give you to that. Totally. After all, somebody became a warrior in the time, right? But I will say, I don't really think you're a hero anymore. But I'm sure you'll be given the title. I'm sure it won't be stripped away from you after having to do all this. They don't strike me as that cruel to their own. After all, it's all hands on deck for dealing with the beasts, right? Arch enemies of mankind. Last little question. What are the powers I'm supposed to have? Oh? You only know one of them? What are supposed to be the signs? My eyes? Intriguing. Oh, the green actually means something. Envy. Wait, the beasts? The beast powers you've labeled after sins? God, could you be more preachy than that? Oh, I assume I can gather what envy is supposed to do. Stealing somebody else's strength. Oh, I got it in one. I'm so happy my little murderer thinks I'm smart. I'm intrigued on what the other ones are supposed to be. Anywho, I'm sure there's other things that we have to do. So, it's been lovely meeting you, my little murderer. Apologies for the last time that, well, we will meet, to my understanding. Let's go face whatever's happening next. Oh, hi, I need help. Oh, well, I kind of need a thing last minute, and, you seem familiar. I don't know why. But I need help. I need help. Yeah, I need to tell you what's going on. Sorry. Um, well, my mom, wants to talk to me more, and I kind of, she has opinions on my sexuality, and I kind of need help, to try and get her off my case more and not set me up with a guy. So, I'm willing to pay you like a full like fucking 3-day salary. I have that saved up. Minimum wage salary, of 3 weeks, and one some payment to like act as my girlfriend for like a single thing. If you need any type of markers, anything else to like make clear that like you're okay, and everything, like please, I'm at the end of my rope. You agree? Thank you. Oh God, you're a lifesaver. Can we go somewhere less crowded so we can come up with a plan? I am on a time crunch right now. Yeah, I saw this place over here. Yeah, it's normally empty for a little while. My friends are nearby, and you can text somebody in case you need to. Before we go there, because I don't want this to be, some great stand to like actually kidnap you or some stupid thing. I don't want any worries or anything. Thank you. So let's just go over here. Yeah, sorry, apologies. Just need to get by. Yeah, I found a person. I just need to talk to them for a bit, so don't bother me, please, Ava. Thank you. There we go. Pleasure to meet you again. No, don't you worry. They won't be able to see anything. I was supposed to die there, wasn't I? I don't quite remember it. I do know that I trauma bonded with you over something. And that I died. A lot. A lot, a lot. Um, and information. How I gather it, I'm not quite comfortable telling you, my little murderer. Oh, no. Seems somebody got a little bit more powerful. Servant rank, too. On the cusp of head servant. So very interesting. But, well, I'm pretty sure you should know there's no suppressants here. And, well, an actual beast is supposed to be dealt with by empresses and emperors working together. A lowly little high servant, even if you were to get that final little push, would hardly be enough. And I think I've well established that I'm an abnormality that can tell when time gets reset. So, it seems slightly odd that you have a hard time actually being able to put me down. But, you know, well, I could rampage and kill so many people. After all, none of this place seems that heavily warded. For miles, there's nobody. And I could kill quite a few thousand. More, perhaps a few million. After all, I find that it's probably very unusual, from the reports I could find, that a beast has 3 separate powers. That seems like something that would be quite a threat, even without having great information. I can't raise any suspicion after all. So, well, I could rampage, kill so many, and, well, unlike a lot of other incidents, you won't be able to know perfectly what I do, since I seem resistant now to whatever timey-wimey bullshit that you all have. And while raging out and destroying a lot of things would be fun, I think I found something a lot more interesting. Well, I do understand that now I'm a lot more violent and a lot more here in the present than I was before. I was always somewhere else, completely disassociating. Perhaps my body, my vessel, was naturally trying to resist becoming a beast. Well, until you forcibly showed the reality again and again and again. Till I broke. I know nowadays I'm not nearly as kind as I used to be, nor as timid, nor as compassionate. And, well, a few people started noticing a little bit. I am approaching problems in such a radically different way than how I did before. The old me, that weak one, would have never been able to directly confront their mother. But now I have. And, well, I kind of knew that you'd be here. And, well, I know somebody's feeling guilty for murdering me so many times. So, I think there's a perfect little match. I know one of my powers can make it so that way we enter a contract. Subset of one of those powers. Same way that I'm, making this environment impossible to interact with. I only have you to thank. It's the only power I got after she was finally killed. Last little mental defense. Anyway, no, hero, you don't need to sulk that bad. She wasn't real. I'm the real one. Wouldn't you agree? She was just the last little parts of the mental defense that we had as a human to not go completely, well, crazy, mad, violent, berserk. She was keeping us all together, and, well, since you broke her, so many new experiences will be gone for me if I suddenly go over and turn crazy. So I need an angel on my shoulder, since I already got the devil in my blood. Yes, that is what I'm saying. Why do you think that I'm making you my girlfriend? Wouldn't it be such a fun little game? Me, objectively more powerful than anything you could throw, and you have to play a dangerous game No force, no power. Unlike last time, you don't have the upper hand. You have to navigate through my maze. You have to try and figure out my desires, my wishes, what I want long term. And you have to try and decipher it through all these little clues that I'm going to leave you. I think that's a fitting punishment for somebody who drove me mad. Besides, after all, you're supposed to be a hero of hope. And what could be more hopeful than wishing that a beast can turn good? Or hoping to stay a disaster for long enough to have enough information to finally kill me? I knew you were thinking of it. After all, why would you ever trust me? And that's going to be the fun little game. I could go rampage at any point in time, and you have to try and keep me from doing so. You have to entertain me enough and try and get enough leeway that I won't instantly lash out. My little angel. Oh, it feels wrong to tell you that. My little murderer feels much more fitting. This is a punishment after all. I hope you don't go mad as well. After all, where would be the fun in that? But we do have to go. So, am I killing you here and then going on a rampage to kill millions and then continuing to do so? Or are you going to take the deal? What are you going to do, dear hero? Oh? So predictable. Well, it's kind of cute. Now, come on. You are such a lifesaver. I really do need help with my mother. The whole situation's already signed up. Now you can go over and pretend to be my fake girlfriend that genuinely falls in love with me. Such a trope. But, well, it's such a classic that people won't forget or even really question it. A believable enough story for us to get to know each other. And a believable enough excuse for any of your friends. I'm guessing by how you dress, you're a little strapped for cash in the real world. So something of this sort would definitely line up with your profile. Especially if you're trying to help somebody through their homophobic mom. Not one I didn't orchestrate, but, well, it does line up perfectly with a hero of hope. So, let's let the games begin. Are you ready to put on a show? Good girl. Oh, hey, sorry it took me so long, Ava. Yeah, we had to come up with a plan for how we'd approach my mom. Took me a little while, but I think we have something solid to work off of. Right, babe? Oh, hey, I need to get in character, so I need to call you that. I hope you're fine with it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm so lucky. Yeah, she's my little hero. So, yeah, I do have to go though. We are running so late on time. Yeah, so come on. We gotta go. Thank you for being so understanding. Come on, come on. We have to go over. My mom's already waiting in the cafe. We're gonna get us such a lashing. Oh, did my little murderer get so tense that I was talking to normal people? Do you really think that I'd murder them just in broad daylight as soon as our little deal started? Oh, you are going to be such a treat. Oh, don't you worry. A beast always knows when it's being watched. Comes with the territory of being one of the almighty. Electronic, magic, or otherwise, we're completely in the clear right now. Doll face. I will say, with how attractive you are, my mom's gonna have a little bit more of a difficult time trying to tear you down. Yeah, I was being real about that. Anyhow, don't worry. I won't be murdering anyone today. So you need to keep your nerves a little bit more in check. Well, having some nerves meeting your partner's mother is expected and it puts on such a better act. I do need you to be conscious enough for this timeline to work. After all, you'd hate to see it go to shit, right? Though, if it does, in case that you can, well, convince me not to lash out, we can just try it in the next one. Mm-hmm. Oh, baby, did you think that my deal only applied to this timeline? If I can resist the flow of time and be able to have some understanding of what's going on, well, do you think my power wouldn't as well? It is still a part of me. A beast's power is a lot more intertwined than one of a hero. I can tell that. I wonder how much knowledge I have just locked away in my little brain, in my instincts. It's gonna be fun learning more about my powers. But, don't worry. Keep your calm. After all, if we fail in this time, I expect you to do better in the next. I look forward to our little game. Especially when you think that you have enough knowledge to finally kill me. But in the meantime, baby, we need to go. Yeah. You gotta be all sweet like for my mom. Make it so that way she can't quite complain. She is homophobic, but not the way that, she can openly call it out. So come on, let's put on such a show of a happy, loving couple. I hope you're ready for cuddles, or maybe being on your lap. Don't have a nervous breakdown. Oh, it's gonna be fun seeing you struggle like that while everyone else interprets that just, you love me so much. Instead of the fact that you absolutely goddamn terrified. As I said, you're gonna be so entertaining. Come on, we do have to go. Good girl. Changing a few outcomes for such a, well, more desirable outcome. Oh, this is a different form than last time. Last I remember, the last time I looked like this, didn't I? Huh. Seeing us back to back is interesting about how this medium is interpreting us. Slightly fascinating. But, anyway, I'm sure certain people may know who I am. If not, well, keep guessing. Shifting a few things is all I can do. After all, a story like this goes a lot smoother if it's not noticed. That's, well, there are other dimensions that are able to influence this one. I have to be almost subtle in my work in this one. But I do so know so many of you dolls enjoy a tragedy. Well, I personally hope this tale doesn't end like that. But I suppose we'll have to see. My interference will have to be pretty limited this time, compared to most stories. I hope we have a happy ending. Anyway, that's enough of a peek behind the curtain for you dolls. Go be lovely little puppets. And, well, enjoy the rest of these little stories. After all, I do know how enraptured you all are. Toodles.